Uh, George, I know it's getting on your nerves, but it's just the string is doing that. I know it looks weird. It looks punk rock, but it's just you're just gonna have to deal with it. It kind of looks like you're standing in the wind or something, so it doesn't look that bad. Oh, let's get started. Hey everybody, Robert from Black Belt Gaming. Today I'm going to be continuing my playthrough of Scattered. This is a new mission for me with the Gears of War board game. We've got two maps going on at the same time, two different groups of COG fighters here, and I learned a little bit more about guard. I either learned or refreshed myself. I can't remember which one it is because I was never really good at guarding in this game. When you guard, you can actually let the opponents move a little closer and then interrupt their movement and take the guard reaction. So we're going to be trying maybe some of that today. We will see. Anyway, let's get started where we left off. Well, let's get started with Marcus. We're back over here to map 1. We have 3 cards in our hand, so we go through the heal step and we're allowed to draw 2. The good thing about Marcus is if he's fully healed, he can have 7 cards. But right now we're sitting at 5. Marcus is going to leave cover and go with an assault command card here, or order card, I should say. Move up to 3 areas and perform 1 attack. We're going to move out of cover, move 1 space, and I think we're going to attack from here. And let's use our grenade. We're going to spend our grenade token for this attack. And we're going to throw a grenade over this elevated terrain. It's 2 spaces away within range. The grenade has a range of 2 at no penalty. We get to roll 4 dice. And if we get any omens here rolled, we get to seal the emergence hole. And there is one in that space. You can see it right there. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can damage some of the locusts in that area. All right, first grenade attack of this game. We get to roll 4. Let's do this first. See what we get on the results. And looks like 1 wound per die. So we get to roll the defense die for each of the locusts in that area. So we're going to be rolling for the boomer and for the drone. Let's roll for the boomer first. He blocks 1, so the boomer would take 3 damage from the grenade. I actually think, yeah, that is enough to take out the boomer. As we can see, his health there is 3, so we did enough to take him out. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll remove his figure. And then we get to place a token here. We'll turn it over. There's nothing there, so we're just going to drop down with our house rule and ammo token. We didn't get any omens, so we didn't seal that emergence hole. Let's see how the drone does. The drone got no defense shields, no blocks, and drops an ammo token as well. So the area is cleared except for the little ticker who is still standing, and I think that's going to end it for Marcus. Well, it's time for the AI, the locust activation. We don't have any drones. So if no drone is in play, draw a new AI card. Yeah, we just killed the only drone on this map. I think we're in the same boat. We just drew a boomer card. If no boomers in play, draw a new AI card. Well, we've got reinforcements. We spawn one of A, one of B, and one of C at the map exit. And then each locust, A, moves 2 areas towards the cog figure, and each locust B moves 1. I guess C's don't move. So there they are. They're all spawned up here. He's going to move 2 areas and get into cover. The ticker is going to move 1. And this ticker is also a B, and he's going to move 1. But C's don't move from this card. So fortunately, he didn't come into our area. As he's moving, I think we're going to go with a guard card from Dom. So Dom is going to play this as a guard reaction to the ticker's movement. So we could shoot it before it moves, or we could let it move in here and then shoot it either way. I'm going to go ahead and let it move. It won't hurt us if it explodes there. We just have to hit it. So let's see if we can pop it. All right, Dom will use his pistol, and we're just going with a single shot. We're not spending a full clip, so no need to discard a token. 1 defense die. Let's see what we get. And we get an omen, and that is it. For the pistol, an omen says that it does 1 wound due to its accuracy. So 1 wound is all you need to defeat a ticker. So that is good enough to, boom, explode that little guy. And we discarded, yay! All right, Dom's turn. He's going to start with the heal step. He's down a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 in his hand. Let's see what he wants to do. I think Dom is going to use his special ability where he can move 1 space. He's going to move up there with Marcus and play the order card Sit Tight. So choose a cog figure in your area and draw 2 order cards. He's going to let Marcus take those 2 order cards. And it says move 1 locust figure 1 area towards you, and then skip your locust activation phase. So we need to choose one of these guys up here to just advance 1 more space in this direction. So I guess we'll just move the ticker 1 space, and we'll just end the turn there. Okay, the B team is up. Augustus Cole starts with the heal step, going up to 5 cards. I think we'll have Cole play Scavenging, move up to 2 areas, and then gain an ammo token. You may not gain a grenade token this way. So let's move him over to this equipment area. We haven't looted this yet. So from that order card, we do gain an ammo token that we can put on one of our weapons. So Cole doesn't have too many ammo tokens. I would say let's go ahead and put that on the assault rifle. Then we need to discard a card if we want to loot that equipment station. So if we discard one of our order cards, we have to discard this card, and we can get 3 ammo tokens from that location. All right, we discarded 1. Cole is down to 3 cards in his hand. I would say let's put a couple of these on the assault rifle and maybe 1 more on the pistol. The AI activation is drone, and we don't have any in play. I think we killed the drones last turn. So we have to draw a new AI. I hate this card. I think I remember this one. Discard 1 ammo token from one of your weapon cards. Then remove all dropped weapon markers from the map. Ouch. then draw a new AI card. Yeah, I hated this one. So the dropped ammo is going to disappear. We're going to lose an ammo token, and then we still get another AI card on top of this. So something spooks Cole. He empties a clip from his pistol. And then back on the map, in Baird's location, there was an ammo token. We've got to discard that. And we need to draw a new AI card. It's a Boomer card. Don't have any line of sight from his location, so he's going to move 2 areas toward the nearest cog figure. So there he is. He's going to move 1, 2. He doesn't get into cover. And right in front of him is a solid black line, so he has no line of sight. So we hear him stomping and approaching, but can't see him yet. Well, the next character up is Baird, and he just had 1 card in his hand, so let's go through the heal step and get him 2 more. Well, I was considering having Baird not really do anything, but the rules say he has to play an order card. So I don't think that that's optional. Let me know if that's wrong, but I think he's got to play one to do something. So I think I'm going to do part of an order card here. Why don't we do teamwork? And nobody's really in the best position to take attacks or take attack actions right now. So this one says draw an order card. So that's going to replace this one for him. And then we could choose another player, I think on either map, to resolve an order card. And then you resolve your locus activation as normal. So we're going to play this one and draw a card for Baird, taking him back to 3 cards. Well, this should get us closing in on each other. Each locus that is 5 or more movement away from the nearest cog figure moves until it is 4 movement away, and then you draw a new AI card. Well, I don't think this does anything. That's the ticker there. He's 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away from the nearest cog, so he's not going to move, and neither does the Boomer. We just draw a new AI activation. This one reads in an interesting way. We don't have one that's within 2 movements, so a ticker is not within 2 spaces of our cogs. So we move 3 areas toward the nearest one, and if the ticker is then within line of sight and the ticker is not in cover, it's going to scurry back and move away 1 space. That's kind of reminds me of how they run around in the old video game. So let's carry this out. 1, 2, 3, it said, right? And actually, he scurries into cover there. He automatically takes cover. So I don't know if he's going to run away. Within line of sight and not in cover. So I think that's it. He moves 3 spaces and then scurries into that cover space, and his turn is over. George, do something about those guys. They're getting loud. What? They're playing Greek chorus? No, I don't want them singing about everything that's happening in the game. Just quiet them down. Let's continue. All right, we pick it up with Marcus and the heal step. He gets 1 card, goes to, I think, his full 7. Don't have any guard cards, but anyway, nice to be at full health again after that boom shot early in the game. Let's see what we can do. All right, not the most exciting thing to do, but we're going to go with advance. We're going to ignore this first one, which is perform an attack. That would be a waste at this point. But we are going to go with the move 3 areas. So playing this card, Marcus advances 1, 2, 3, slips into cover. We're going to go ahead and discard another advance card to pick up 1 ammunition token. And I think we're going to place that on our Lancer. And then that will finish the order step for Marcus. All right, it's drone time. Move each drone 2 areas toward the nearest cog figure, and each drone attacks cog figures within 2 range. That's going to be us. So here he comes. 1 area, 2. He rounds the corner, slips into full cover. From here, this is elevated terrain, so he does have line of sight to our cover position. We're in a cover space here. Spaces for range, well, it said attack within 2 spaces, so we are technically actually just 1 space away if you count that way. 2 spaces if you count this way. So he's going to attack us. Amazingly, I know it seems odd since the cover seems to be on the other side, but we do have some partial cover here due to being sort of crouched down in this cover space. So we're going to get to roll 2 defense dice against his attack. So he's rolling 3, we're rolling 2, and the question is, do we want to discard an additional card out of our hand to give us 2 more dice? That will take us down to 4 cards. Let me think. Yeah, I think we're going to discard another one here for another +2. We see that up here, +2 red dice. That will give us, actually, with his character die being 1, that's going to give us actually 5 dice on this defense roll. So component limitations, we're going to need to roll the red die 1 more time. That actually might be very important here. This is a results. We got an omen and 3 hits and only 1 block. So we'll take that one out. So that leaves that much damage to be dealt. Let's roll this defense die 1 more time. All right, we blocked 1 of those. Let me see what an omen does for the drone. An omen for a drone says shake it off, and he heals. So if he had the damaged token under him, he would be back up to full health. So that is ignored. So fortunately, we're only hit for 1 point of damage. So we need to discard 1 more card. Boy, we weren't at full health very long, were we? Well, I really thought Marcus had a chance to dodge all of that, but it didn't work out. So let's go over to Dom. Heal step. Dom goes up to 6 cards in his hand. He's at full health. Why don't we try a good old assault card here? Move up to 3 areas and perform 1 attack. So Dom is going to run 1, 2, 3. He's not in cover. He's going to use his shotgun, I think. And we're going to spend a token off of that. So we're going to use an ammo token here to roll 4 attack dice against the drone. Unfortunately for us, there's a kind of a wall here. He's in full cover. So that drone's going to be rolling 3 defense dice. Let's see how this works out for us. It looks pretty good. We cancel, oh boy, actually it doesn't. The shotgun has an interesting thing here when you roll an omen. Let's take a look at it. It says double the amount of wounds on all other attack dice. Limit once per attack. That's pretty strong. So this would double the 3 points to 6. 6 points of damage. However, 4 of those get blocked by the cover and his just basic dodge ability. So we hit him for 2, and that's not enough to kill a drone. So we actually have to put the wounded token under the drone figure. And now we only need to do 1 point of damage to take him out. With Dominic's ability, he could take 1 extra step somewhere. You know, I might have him move over into the drone's space, but now I'm not so sure about that. If we step in there, if the drone activates, then we can guard and hit him, and he'll have no cover because we're in the same area as he is. The bad news is, what if the ticker approaches and we want to guard against that? Let's just risk it. We're going to keep Dom in the same area as the drone as we head into the locust activation. Wouldn't you know it? Tickers. Tickers are coming. So let's see what they're going to do. You've got to be kidding me. Look at this. Each ticker moves 2 areas toward the closest cog figure and then attacks in its area, and that's going to be us. Figures may not guard this turn. I was all set to guard. So we can't stop this. He moves up 1, 2, right there, and then he's going to blow himself up. Well, that's going to be 3 attack dice against us. We're gonna add some more defense dice by discarding Slaughter, allowing us to roll 3 defense. So 3 against 3. There's our defense. There's the attack. Let's see what we get. Whoa, I think we just escaped it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We are safe. Thank goodness for the reaction card there. And he is gone. He is off the board. And that finishes it for the A team. With our B team, we're going to start with Augustus Cole, and he's going to play it smart here. He's going to play an ambush card, and he's going to get ready to kill this ticker as it approaches. So we get to move 1 locust figure up to 2 areas towards you. So this little guy is going to run right around Baird and run into this space. I think he does run into cover, technically. Then you get to attack this locust figure, and you get to treat it as an overkill attack without spending the ammo token. You may still need a grenade token. So I guess you could attack it with a grenade if you wanted to. So you don't lose the token. Let's just go full Lancer, auto fire. Got our 4 dice. We don't need to spend a token. 1 for the ticker and 1 for partial cover. He's tucked up in that cover space. Let's see if we can get him. He's in an area by himself, and I'm hoping we can destroy him. Yeah, and we did. We definitely did. So he's taken out. AI activation. Well, the locust activation says if 1 or more locust is within 2 movement of you, and we're technically 3 spaces away from that boomer. So let's go to the otherwise. Spawn 1 locust B, that's a ticker, at the map exit, and then each locust then moves 1 area toward you. All right, well, the map exit is way back here. So a ticker comes in, gets in cover, and the boomer moves one area toward us. He's coming through there. Baird has an opportunity to do a guard attack right at this moment if he wants to. Let me check his hand. So it is not Baird's turn, but he can guard as a reaction, and we do have a guard card right here. He's only got 3 cards in his hand, though. So if he turns and shoots from his position of cover, drawing a straight line, it can hit this space. The boomer is not in cover. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's use our new weapon, the Hammerburst. Why don't we conserve our ammo, and let's go ahead and go with a 2 dice attack. If we roll an omen, if the target is not in your area, deal 2 wounds. So it's not in our area. So this actually fires better from a distance. So let's roll our 2 attack dice, and he'll get 1 dice for defense. Let's see how this plays out. Well, we've got 2 blanks and 1 omen, and that allows us to deal the boomer 2 wounds. A boomer has a total of 3 health, so we just end up... No, actually, he rolls 2 defense dice. My mistake. Well, that didn't work. He ended up just soaking up that attack, and we didn't damage him at all. So, nice try, but not good enough. Baird's turn. We went through the heal step. He's got 4 cards in his hand. I think we're going to play advance. Let's go with another attack. And I think we're going to go with the ammo token this time from the Hammerburst. So we're going to try this attack again, spending an ammo token for 4 attack dice. And that's going to be against his 2 defense dice. I forgot that he has 2 defense dice. All right. How did it go? Not good. We emptied a clip and did absolutely nothing to him. Well, then we have an option if we want to move. And I think Baird's going to retreat. He's going to step back 1 and scoot into cover here. And that leaves him with 3 cards in his hand, including a guard card. Let's see what happens with the Locust activation. The AI deck was empty, so we needed to reshuffle. Here is the first card. Let's see what we've got. It says Firefight. We've got a boomer, and it attacks a cog figure within 3 range. That's going to be Baird. He's got full cover, though. All right, again, the boomer's going to be rolling 4 attack dice. We're in full cover, so that's going to give us 3 attack dice. Question is, does Baird want to guard? Baird has no dodge defense cards, nothing that he can react to. So we do have a guard card. So I think we're going to give Baird a chance to do that. Let's play this one and make an attack against the boomer before it shoots us. We will spend our last... No, tell you what, we're going to use our we're going to use our pistol. And we're going to spin the clip off of our pistol. We had 1 ammo clip on it. Let's spend it. We're going to roll 3 attack dice against 2 defense dice for the boomer. Can the little pistol do what the Hammerburst couldn't? And he blocked 1 of them. And I think we ended up hitting him for 2. 2 damage to a boomer just wounds him. So Unlike a drone, when a boomer gets wounded, he doesn't have 1 hit point left, he has 2. So we wounded him, but that's not enough to stop him. Boomer attacks 4 dice against 1 for Baird, plus an additional 2 for his cover. Baird doesn't have many cards in his hand now. That dice was not level. Let's see if we get it this time. There we go. That doesn't look good. Those do extra damage for other figures in your area. Nobody else is in his area. 2 are canceled. I think we're just hit for 1. Baird with his 2 cards. We've got to throw 1 away. Yeah, George, you're right. We're kind of not rolling real well here. We're all wounded and just barely making progress through the maps. This is a tough slog at this point. Well, everybody, I think I better stop here for today. We had some good action. Everybody's still standing, but we're definitely low on cards and burning through ammo without much success. So let's see how it goes next time. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later for some more Gears of War.